Well, hello everybody. This is MCZX here, and I'm here to talk to you about some things. Just maybe two quick topics because we got some stuff brewing in the back, and I wanted to try this out. So this is a special preview of the newest edition to Simply Complicated when you don't get a full episode. The working title is This Week In, and this new format starts when season 5 officially starts. I wanted to do a test run of it, though, to see if it would fit within the week and if it's possible to do one. Because, God knows, season 4, we didn't do a whole lot of episodes due to me being sick and, scheduling issues and just a whole slew of things. You know what I'm saying? So, I wanted to try this out, and that's what we're going to do. We're only going to talk about maybe 2 or 3 topics, and then we're going to leave. We're gonna fly out of here and go home. So I hope you all enjoy this. This is the working title, This Week In, and it'll be yours truly going over stuff that I saw throughout the week. So let's get it.
And get it we shall. Hello, Simple Squad. Welcome to This Week In. Episode title, You A Mom Tho. MCZX will be talking about Threads versus Twitter, his recent experience at the Paramore concert, and private versus public matters regarding relationships. We hope you all enjoy this new foray into content. Thank you for listening. Take it away, MCZX.
Hello, everybody. How are you all doing? This is I, MCZX. Welcome to This Week In, where I just talk about some of the stuff I saw this week, just to touch base with you, because we don't like all that radio silence over here. We did enough of that, trust me. And I think this is a great way to keep in touch and cover some topics that we didn't get to discuss as a group on a full episode. So it's a nice way to keep in touch. And the first thing I would like to discuss is Twitter. Now, this goes all the way back to last week, but it was during Money in the Bank. I was watching Money in the Bank, as most wrestling fans were doing, and I was live tweeting, getting everyone else's reactions and watching people react to the show, correct? And then the craziest thing happened. I couldn't see any tweets after the first match. I'm like, maybe Twitter needs an update. Maybe something's off. Maybe it's just me. Maybe my phone's acting dumb. You know how iPhones are. When a new one comes out, they all start to act wonky. But that was not the case. But let's stay on topic. I update the app. I go back in the app where it's during, I think, the end of the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. I'm trying to see how everyone's reacting to this. I'm like, it's LA Knight's big moment. And no, can't see anything because I keep seeing the words rate limit exceeded. And I'm like, what the heck does that mean? What is rate limit exceeded, right? I go to look, and it seems like Elon decided to put something there to, in his words, address extreme levels of data scraping and system manipulation, which is like, what does that have to do with me, the user? I'm just trying to see what my friends are saying about the match we are all watching together, right? What that simply meant was no tweets for you, no live tweeting, no camaraderie throughout the show because you've hit your 600 post limit because you didn't buy Twitter Blue. And the whole time I'm like, fuck you, man. What do you mean? What are you doing? I will never buy Twitter Blue. But Elon had to go screw with it. He already broke the thing, but why should I be surprised? He already broke the thing anyway. So why not break it some more? In which he did. You see, verified accounts can read up to 6,000 posts a day. And like I said earlier, I only get 600, and if you're new, you only get 300 posts, and then you get the rate limit exceeded. He said he was going to increase it to, 1,000 for us, and maybe he did over the week, but it still sucks. It still stinks. And I saw that the reason behind it was because, hey, I didn't renew the contract with Google and the cloud to keep, all the stuff on our servers, so that's why you didn't get that. But I checked the Bloomberg article. They resumed paying, so maybe that's why I can view more than 600 posts a day, because now it's fixed, according to Twitter. But I haven't been on Twitter, to be quite honest. I've been in my little group chats, and if they take that away, then I'm just going to destroy the app. But there's a new kid on the block. You see, the big Zuck, Mark Zuckerberg, finally decided to launch his version of Twitter. Because if you didn't know, Zuck tried to buy Twitter, but it didn't happen. It didn't go through. You see, he's making Threads. That's right, Threads. That's right. The so-called Twitter killer is in town. This Threads is from the parent company of Facebook and Instagram and WhatsApp. It is basically Twitter, but from Zuck, from the Zuck. You have a 500 character limit, just like Twitter. You can reply and repost in quotes, but you have Instagram's entire aesthetic, and you can just port over everybody you follow on Instagram to Threads. So you won't have to go and find your friends if you already follow your friends. It's pretty cool, to be honest. I mean, it's only been up since Wednesday of last week, but I don't know if it's going to be the Twitter killer just yet. Give it some time, though, because it can be a serious threat. If Elon and gang continue to make changes that are unpopular to the users of Twitter, I believe a lot of people are going to go to Threads and make it the new Twitter, because it basically is Twitter. The way it works, same thing. I noticed the picture quality in Threads is much better compared to Twitter. Twitter seems to degrade your photo or your video, makes it a lower quality, but on Threads, everything's fine. I think this can be the start of something great, because competition breeds innovative ideas that can benefit both platforms, in a sense, and social media as a whole. So it'll be interesting to see. It's a little too early to give the verdict on Threads. I've only had it, like I said, since Wednesday. I've been enjoying it. It's nice that I was able to follow all my friends immediately when they get Threads. I think it's a good app, and that's because I like Twitter. I've always liked Twitter. It's been my favorite out of all the social media platforms. But if you do not like Twitter, you're probably not going to like Threads. It's very simple. I think it's worth the try, though, if you just wanted to try an easier version of Twitter. Elon and gang has to get this together. I doubt it, because he has to train for that cage match with Mark Zuckerberg. Even if it's not a real cage match, I would like to see those two fight. However, Twitter's got competition now. It's time for them to step up. Twitter Blue's not the solution, and I get it costs a lot of money to run Twitter. Billions of dollars. And if you're not making billions of dollars back, kind of difficult, to keep it free, to keep it how it was. It's going to be tough, because you need to make billions of dollars to keep the billion-dollar thing running. But we're going to see in due time if Twitter still exists or not. And all I can say is they got alternatives on the market. Hell, Spill is a thing that came out, and I played with that for a day or so. I wish the creator didn't come out and say Spill's just for everybody. It's for everyone. And yada yada. I think we all knew Spill was for everybody. It's an alternative to Twitter. Just because it uses a lot of black lingo or AAVE, it doesn't mean that it was just for us. If it was marketed as Black Twitter for black people, then I'd understand the creator coming out and making a whole statement on, oh, it's for everybody. Everybody's included, bro. Everybody come on in, bro. Please, please, please. I thought that was unnecessary. So once I saw that little statement he made, I kind of left, because, buddy, we're not stupid. We're not dumb. So why would you do that? You killed your own momentum, and now Threads is here taking the ship on. It's getting everything. So we're going to see how that goes in the future. I'll keep an eye on it in case anything else happens. moving on to our next topic, I like to talk about Paramore and how freaking awesome Paramore is. I think the last time I saw Paramore was in 2018. It was in Champion Square. It was hot outside. After Laughter just dropped because I think that album came out in 2017. And I was ecstatic. I was ecstatic to see Haley Williams, Taylor York, and Zach Farrow. I knew I was going to have a good time in 2018, and I knew this 5-year wait was going to be worth my time. And it absolutely was. It was just as magical as the first time I saw them back then. I had so much fun that I wanted to record something that night when I got back, but I lost my voice because I was singing too loud. It was fantastic. I feel like Paramore is one of those bands that everybody should love. I don't know anybody who doesn't like Paramore. And they can't give me a good reason why they don't like Paramore. I don't know any of those people because I've never met them before. If you're one of those people, stay away from me. Stay away from me. I love Haley Williams and the gang. Don't play with them like that. I love them. They are awesome. And I had so much fun at that concert, man. I wish they would have did more songs off the After Laughter, even though they did about 4. Actually, let me pull up the set list that they did. I'm not going to review the whole concert, obviously, because you should have just been there. It's worth it. I'm telling you now, if Paramore's in your town, take the time out and go to the show. Go to the show. The set list is on Apple Music, though. By the way, I don't know how to feel about music streaming services putting up the set list for the live shows. I don't know how to feel about that because I feel like it takes the element of surprise away. Like I wish I didn't look at it, but I had to peep because I wanted to see if they was going to do all I wanted, and they didn't do it, unfortunately. But yeah, like why is the set list here? However, it's up there. And if you wanted to kind of get an idea of what the concert sounds like, you could always go to one of the music streaming services, Apple Music or Spotify, and you could listen to it there. But they did do 4 songs off After Laughter. After Laughter is one of my favorite albums from them because it helped me get out of a shitty spot mentally, and I'm forever indebted to that band because of that album. It got me out of a terrible place. It was one of those albums where it's like it's gonna be okay, things are gonna be all right, and you're not gonna be in this shitty spot forever, or whether that's due to heartbreak or just poor mental health. But I'm glad to say I got through it. I'm doing way better now. And when I listen to that album, I smile at the songs that used to make me really sad. And I would be remiss if I didn't say this. After Laughter has my favorite Paramore song on it. It's called 26. If you ever got the time, go listen to 26. You'll understand why it's my favorite Paramore song. I wish they would have performed that live. It would have fit well within. Let me see. I just had it up, but I took it down. Oh, Prince dropped a new song. What I mean, Prince dropped a new song. The freaking MP3 records let us get something out the vault. Like, oh my God, we got something out the vault. Thank God. But back to what I was saying. I think 26 would have fit in perfectly within the Liar, Crystal Clear, John, or right after The Only Exception. Because it's such a beautiful song, and since they were slowing things down, I felt like that would have been perfect to put in. But man, great show, fantastic show. Haley Williams is hilarious. The entire band's hilarious. They seem like such nice people to hang out with. I would love to hang out with them one day, just shoot the shit, talk about music, and whatever the case may be. But I love Paramore. They're the best. And if you ever get to see them in concert, do not hesitate to go. Just do it. Trust me, you're going to be surrounded by people who love this band and love music, and you're going to have a hell of a time. You'll be dancing too. I can attest to that So I did chair dance. I was chair dancing because we were kind of cramped together in the seats. There was so many people there, man. Now I thought I was gonna have the entire row to myself, but I was mistaken because folks showed up. They showed up early. And I do want to talk about the two opening acts. The first act was the Linda Lindas, and dude, they are so young but so freaking talented. The world is going to be in their hands. The drummer is 12 years old. One of the kids is 15. One of the other kids is 16, and the other girl is 18 years old. I think that's correct. Let me fact check. Hold on 1 second. Let me fact check. I want to make sure I got that right because when those kids said that, like, ain't no way y'all sounding like this, and y'all not even adults yet. Y'all not even adults yet. The Linda Lenders, keep an eye on them in the future. I'm telling you, they're gonna either be big in the alternative rock scene or the punk rock scene because they give a punk rock vibe with a little pop sprinkled in. They're gonna be a problem, man. I'm telling you, Linda Lenders are good. They're really good. I'm gonna go listen to their album growing up. The reverb was kind of loud in the Smoothie King Center, so we couldn't hear the lyrics that well. But I'm going to listen to the album. Keep an eye on the Linda Lenders for sure. And I was correct. They are freaking 16, 15, 18, and 12. That's crazy. It's an all-girl band. And I'm telling y'all now, they kick ass. They are freaking awesome. And if you like punk rock or power punk or pop punk, I'm telling you, you're going to love the Linda Lenders. They remind me of Sex Bomb. And that's a huge compliment because I love Scott Pilgrim versus the World. They're awesome. And I think you're going to enjoy them if you're into that type of stuff. Man. That gives us to our second act, and that was Foles. They're a very seasoned band from the UK, if I'm correct. They've been around since 2005. I went and looked them up after they played, and boy, did they jam out. Again, the reverb was pretty loud, and I could not understand the lyrics over the instrumentation, but they jammed. They played so many solos. The light show was there. It was freaking awesome. I like Foles, and I think I'm going to listen to their music too. I have a thing for UK bands, and they're an indie rock band, alternative rock type of band. So I already knew I was going to like that when I heard it because all the solos and stuff along that nature. I just need to hear the lyrical content. I couldn't hear what the guy said. I think he said there's a song called 2001 that they are about to drop, but that song's a bop. I think it's called 2001. I couldn't make out what he was saying, but good ass concert. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Paramore, the Linda Lenders, Foles, all of those groups. Go listen to them. They're great. They're great. What is there not to love? As if you don't like rock music, then I can understand. All those guitars are loud in my poor little ears. I get it, but let me tell you something. It was an experience, and I can't wait till the next concert. I think I'm going to say it now, and I'm going to hold myself to it. I'm going to see Usher. I'm going to see Usher after Beyonce. Beyonce is going to be in September. I'm going to love that show. I have to get an outfit ready. I have to get an outfit ready. I got to talk to somebody. Somebody's going to have to help me style this out, man, because I need to look good, yet nerdy. I don't want to look too in the mix with everybody. I want to look like myself. Come up with some things. So I'm gonna figure that out. But I'm saying it now. I'm going to see Usher. I have to see Usher before he wraps up this Vegas stint, Regency thing. I have to see it. So Paramore was fantastic, and I was enamored the entire time. I just couldn't stop smiling, and I smiled the whole next day. And I think I'm smiling now talking about it. It's just, I love those guys, man. Haley Williams and the crew, I love y'all. I love y'all so much. I'm grateful they came back to my city. I'm grateful that they took the time and gave us a hell of a show just like they did 5 years ago. I had so much fun, and I can't wait to do it again. To do it again. Crave to do it again. that's a song on the album. That's This Is Why. Go listen to This Is Why. It's only 30 something minutes. I swear you're gonna find something you like on that album. Go listen to it. Go listen to This Is Why. And that's all I have to say about Paramore. Moving on. Well, it's about to get ugly. It's about to get very, very ugly. So I recorded this the night I saw this, and I just want to preface that I unleashed a lot of vigor and I said a lot of things, but I told the truth. And that's what's important. So be prepared to hear me rant and scream and shout about the Keke Palmer and Darius Jackson situation, because it's about to get ugly. So fair warning, here it comes. Okay, so let's talk about private versus public matters and public figures. First things first, don't know any of these people. Not even gonna go off of some weird parasocial tangent here. Don't know anybody in this situation. None of these folks are my friends. But let's talk about it. I swear we're going somewhere with this. So, Keke Palmer went to Usher's Vegas Regency show where, Keke Palmer, looking stunning as usual, had a nice black dress. It wasn't revealing compared to the things that I've seen, but whatever. Keke was there. She enjoyed herself. Usher picked her out of the crowd. He sang There Goes My Baby. I'm sure he did another outstanding performance because he's an amazing performer. So we're chilling, right? Internet's just chilling. Internet is cool. We don't know nothing about nothing. We just chilling. And who has to pipe up her unknown baby daddy? Whatever this man's name is. Darius Jackson or Dalton or whatever the hell the boy's name. I don't know what the man's name is. I don't know. Quite frankly, don't care. Instead of being like, hey, my wife is having a good time. Hey, it is what it is. He decides to tweet, it's the outfit though. You a mom. And proceeds to tweet, we live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother of kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others. And he gets told how much of a hater he is. This is my family, my representation. I have standards and morals to what I believe. I rest my case. Buddy. While that might be true, this is your family. I'm not a part of it, obviously. Why in the fucking hell did you think it was a smart idea to share this with the public when all that smoke should have been directed to your wife privately? You guys should have spoke privately, but you brought it to the public. And your wife's a public figure. I didn't see anything wrong with what she was wearing. I didn't see anything wrong with anything that happened, actually. She was being entertained at a show. Usher's an entertainer. It is what it is. But for you to go on social media to put your little 2 cents in, when you have her phone number, you have her number, brother. You have her number. You have access to Keke Palmer that millions of men would die to freaking have that type of access that you have. And you decide to go look stupid on social media to appease who exactly? Who is your target audience for this? Nobody asked for this, for you to publicly shame your wife for having fun. She's fine. The baby weight has done wonders to her. They've done wonders to Keke. She's fine. She's fine. And if you're upset that other people are like, yeah, your wife is fine, bro, stop being insecure about shit. It's not even about no booty cheeks or no revealing dress, brother. It's about what you said. You are publicly shaming your wife in front of millions of people because of some shit you didn't like, when all you had to do is contact your wife. Communication works. This is what you're supposed to do in a relationship. When you're having a private matter, that shit does not go to the public. It's not supposed to go to the public. If it does, shit's about to get ugly because nobody wants to see you two publicly bicker about some private shit that ain't got nothing to do with us average ass people who go to work, have a 9 to 5, or have a fucking their own business and shit. It don't got nothing to do with us. We're not in the same tax bracket. You think what I'm saying? But this shit that you saying is so damn stupid, and it sounds possessive as hell. It sounds like your wife has to follow your rules and be super submissive to you while you get to just do fuck shit like this. Sir, since you want to be a public figure so bad, I don't know shit about you. I don't know nothing about you until Kiki brought it to our attention that you exist and you got her pregnant. That was all we knew about you. Now you want to sound like a dumbass and also fuck up the relationship that you personally built because you want to die on some dumb toxic masculinity ass patriarchy ass hill when you didn't have to even go there. You have her phone number, bro. You got her phone number, bro. You talk to her in private. See if y'all can resolve that shit or come to a fucking agreement or come to some sort of or come to an agreement where, hey, okay, maybe I won't wear these and maybe you shouldn't tweet yada yada yada. Instead of getting to a big ass argument because embarrassing her does not fucking make your point valid. That doesn't make your point valid. There's no real ones here that's sitting there and like, oh, that makes sense. Yeah, you know, you as the man in the relationship, you should be able to do whatever you want because you're putting in the money and you're putting in the time and she should sit there and be submissive to you and you do whatever the fuck you want. That's so damn stupid. And another thing that's stupid that I have a problem with your tweet, a lot of people have a problem with this tweet, is you a mom? What the fuck does motherhood have to do with how a woman is supposed to dress? What does that have to do with anything exactly? I would love to know. Is there a handbook? Is there a booklet? Is there a guide on what all women are supposed to do as soon as they pop a kid out of them? Is there a fucking guide on what you're supposed to do? I would love to know because to me, it doesn't sound like there's a fucking guide. Doesn't sound like there's a no one and all answer despite whatever you believe in. The motherhood title doesn't change anything about the person you're with. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. It's the same thing with fatherhood. It doesn't change the person at all. You can still be a shitty person and be a dad and be a mom. I have personally seen some people who should not have kids at all. No names need to be named, but I've seen some people who should not have any fucking children because they're terrible fucking people. And that shit's gonna rub off to their kids because they're not good people. There's some people who haven't grown up yet and have kids, and they still act like kids and do kid shit. They don't do adult shit. They're doing kid shit. They out here playing games with people instead of taking care of their kids. Their priorities are fucked up. And they got kids. They mothers and they fathers. You know what I mean? That don't make them fucking dainty and graceful and nice and all this other stupid bullshit that some men and women think happens when you have a fucking child. There's some people who have kids and they're still assholes. They're still pieces of shit. They're still not good people. I don't know your character because, again, I don't know you, but tweets like this says a lot in such a little bit of time. It says possessive. It says, I don't give a fuck. It's my way or the highway. It says a lot of shit without saying a lot of shit. If you get what I'm saying, the title does not change the person. There are bad moms. There are good moms. I don't know Keke Palmer personally to say if she's a good or a bad mom. I don't know you to say you're a good or a bad dad. I'm not in your fucking family. That's parasocial shit to start assuming, hey, I know what the fuck she is. I don't know what she is. I don't know what she is. I'm sure she's trying to be a good mother. But her wearing a dress where you just see a little bit of cheek, that don't mean she's not a bad mom. That's not meaning she's a bad mom. But what this tweet shows that you're a shitty husband, or you really don't know how to fucking communicate properly to your wife. Because coming to social media to let us know how you feel about your wife's dress while she's being serenaded by Usher, which I think is the real issue here. I really think that's what you're upset about. You're upset that Usher, worldwide famous Usher, serenaded your wife in front of a packed house, a full house, and you wasn't there to be to be in the audience to watch her do that, to watch her have fun. Because clearly she can't have fun if you're not present. The shit is stupid, sir. I would delete this shit immediately. Contact your wife. Talk with your wife. Have a discussion with your wife. That is, if she even is going to stay with you now, because clearly you like attention and you want to be a public figure so fucking bad. So fucking bad. Listen, y'all. Here's a little wake-up call. All the shit that you watched when you were younger, from television or how your parents were, whatever the case may be, that shit does not apply to what's going on now. It doesn't apply to what's going on now. The society we live in is way different from what your parents lived in, from what your grandparents lived in. It's different. It's completely different. And you have to adjust with that shit. What you cannot do, though, is try to bring that old shit in here. Because it ain't popping. It's not going to go well for you. There are some things you should leave in the chamber. Like I said, keep it fucking private. And unload when you sit to see your wife. Talk to your wife about the shit. Like I said, you unload them shits you have in the chamber to your wife. Don't actually shoot your wife, obviously. But you unload those opinions to your wife in private. You do not do that shit in public. You don't go to social media like a fucking teenager who didn't get his way.
I don't like how you did things. I want your attention. I'm gonna publicly shame you. You're a mom. Moms aren't supposed to do that shit.
Like, the fuck, she's just supposed to not. I had to catch myself. I was about to say something broken mean. I was about to say something extremely mean. I didn't need to say. Because we're working on being a better person. What you need to do is work on your communication. Stop being fucking stupid. Stop coming to social media to air out your grievances about how somebody made you feel or how something made you feel. You have direct communication with people. This is your girlfriend, your wife, whatever the case may be. Who knows if by the time this goes up, who knows if y'all even together anymore? I don't know. Because I know what most ladies would do. Ain't about to sit here and be talked to like I'm a fucking child. It's a grown-ass woman. And you can do shit better. This is not it. Delete this bullshit. Immediately. You, sir, need to get therapy. You, sir, need better coping skills. You, sir, don't need to be an insecure little man on the internet complaining about a dress. It's not like your wife was ass naked blowing Usher while Usher was singing, "There Goes My Baby." Oh my God, you're a mom. And so what? They're moms who blow people. So what? It doesn't mean anything, but she wasn't out here disrespecting you. She was enjoying the fucking show. That's what I'm getting at here. She wasn't out here doing nothing that should be pissing you off to this point that you have to run to social media to tell the whole world about it. When you have her phone number, you have it. You have the number. So call her and talk to her privately. And that's what I'd like to end this on. If you're in a relationship, to me, none of your shit should be on social media, period. Unless you guys are a couple page and y'all just trying to do the couple page thing and get the engagements that way so you get the brand sponsorships. You know how some of these people do. If you're a couple page, I get it. You're clearly trying to achieve something. But I personally think all relationships should stay private. Nothing should be public. Nothing. Not a thing should be public. Nobody should know who you're dating unless you're making it a big deal of, this is who I'm dating. I need y'all to know. I'm excited. Cool. Ain't nothing wrong with being excited. But don't put every aspect of your relationship online, and don't come to the internet when you have a grievance with a person, the person that you're dating, who you have the phone number for, you know their address. I'm sure you know, like, bank account information. You know things that they wouldn't let the public know. You know things. You would go to them and you would talk to them about whatever grievance you're having with them. That's what you would do. You wouldn't go on social media and be like, look at my wife, look at her, won't leave my house, look at my wife. Or she's like, look at this man, look at this nigga, look at him. He got shit stains in his drawers, y'all, because he didn't text me back. Look at his pants, shit stains up. Just showing off your business. You think that shit's cute? That's not cute. Things need to stay private. Private is the best way to go. You pop out with somebody. That's what you're supposed to do. You pop out with somebody. You leave motherfuckers guessing. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to let them guess who you're dating. Simple as that. Simple as that. I know for me personally, nobody's going to know who I'm dating at all. At all. Maybe like my close group of friends will know, but that's it. The social media gate, they not gonna know shit. As far as you're concerned, I'm single. I'm always single. Always single. Until I pop out with somebody. Somebody who's been, occupying my time and actually listening to me and talking and communicating properly and we're actually a team. We're not some fucking circus for y'all to come and watch on social media. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's when I'm gonna pop out with someone. And that's what y'all should do too. That's what y'all should do. You should do that too, okay? You should do that too. Go out there and do that. And I mean for all milestones. Not when y'all just get together when the engagement happens, when y'all get married, just pop out with it. No, it's nobody's business but y'all's business. You dig what I'm saying? Your relationship is your business. And keep it like that. Keep that shit to your fucking business. Keep it that way. Keep it on lock. But do not make it the public's business, because as soon as you open it up to social media, as soon as you make it the public's business, you can't be mad when the public come for that ass. You cannot be mad when someone like me is recording about your dumbass shenanigans because it pissed me off this week. You cannot be mad when Twitter is flaming you for your dumbass ideals that we didn't need to know about. And none of us would have known about if you didn't open your mouth. You see the content of your actions? This is all happening because you opened your mouth and let the whole world know how you felt about a dress and cheeks that you've hit. Cheeks that you've hit. The world not hitting that through a dress. You probably got to. Bitch. You're fucking annoying and dumb and don't deserve shit. If this is how you view shit. If you don't understand the difference between private and public, you deserve nothing. Have fun co-parenting. You know what I'm saying? Because if I was Kiki, hey, write this shit up. Get this nigga out of here. This nigga gotta go. He don't respect my shit. He don't respect my shit. He getting too big for his britches. Either you gotta get taken down a peg or you need to respect my shit. Simple as that. I'm not your fucking tool, nigga. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? Stop viewing women as fucking objects and tools and they just gotta do what you say. This is a fucking human being. This is a person. Can't be mad because she fly and you not over there. Why weren't you at the concert then, nigga? Like, it's shit like this that get on my nerves. It's always stupid niggas like this who end up getting these fine, cool ass ladies and just be treating them like shit and just be saying stupid shit like this. Publicly embarrassing them and shit. And I'm supposed to have sympathy for this nigga because he couldn't tell his wife privately how he felt about a dress. Fucking stupid. That's enough time on this. But I really hope y'all understand the difference between private matters, public matters, and public figures. Don't do no parasocial shit. But please, for the love of God, if you're in a relationship, do not take that shit to social media. Do not go kikiing with your friends in a group chat. Take it to the person that's gonna piss you off. Take it to the person who brought the grievance out. Take it to them. Talk. If y'all can talk, if your relationship's good enough to talk, because if you can't even express yourself in a relationship, then what the fuck is the point? What is the point? Oh, we got history, we got time. No, what's the point? You can't even be yourself. What's the fucking point? That shit is stupid. Dumb as fuck. Don't do what this man did. Don't do what this man did. This was not smart. This was very stupid and very embarrassing. And I hope he privately understands why this shit is stupid and takes that dumb fucking tweet down. Kiki, I'm sorry that this bullshit even happened because this wasn't even our business and he made it our fucking business. Ain't this a damn shame? Fucking pitiful. Idiot. So, allegedly, Sir does not have a job. He kind of just does stuff. This stuff including getting Keke Palmer pregnant and Keke agreeing to have the kid, that's on her. She did that, But, you know what's crazy? What's crazy is to get packed up by the entire internet after making such a bold statement and looking dumb as hell. Dumb as hell. You know, when Issa Rae got serenaded by Usher at the same concert a couple months, maybe a year back, her husband proved not to be insecure about anything because you didn't hear him pipe up about Usher singing to my girl. What the hell? No. But this guy, Darius Jackson, decided to just had to pipe up, looking stupid. You know how bad it is you screwed up when USA Today is also packing you up? They wrote a whole article about you, man. Do you know how bad that is? That's not good. That's not a good hill to die on. In the article, experts decried Jackson's behavior as sexist and point out the consequences of such attitudes and behaviors. Here's a quote. The fact that Jackson shamed Palmer in public confirms that he believes it's acceptable to treat a woman, even the mother to his kids, with a lack of respect. Correct. That's from Leora Tenenbaum. I couldn't agree more. Because when it comes down to it, it's not about the clothing. It's about control. Because when you go to his Instagram page, or what used to be his Instagram page, because now it's wiped clean, there's no mention of Miss Palmer anywhere on it. But he was the first to post a photo, kind of a scantily clad photo of Miss Palmer, no bra, and some like shorts, and you can see like the belly being shown off of her being pregnant. Now, and all that was fine because he was in control of the situation. But as soon as Miss Palmer wants to showcase what this baby weight has given her, some healthy weight in certain areas, when she wants to step out and show the world, like, look at what my child gave me. 2 gifts. I'm finer than I was before, and I have a beautiful baby boy at home. And she decides to show off that new figure that she has on her terms. Oh no, you a mom, no. You're not supposed to be wearing that. You're not supposed to be wearing that. It's ridiculous because I never hear the statement, you're a dad. You shouldn't be, doing stupid shit on the internet because you're a father. A father. No one throws that up, ever. I never see that. It's always to women, hey, you're a mom. You shouldn't be doing that. Oh, you shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't be doing that. It's never the same smoke for fathers that be doing some nut shit on the internet. And it makes no sense. So, I hope everybody learned something from this. Keep your relationship matters private. Do not project your insecurities on social media because nothing's good going to come out of it, especially when it sounds like you're going to die on the traditional values and toxic masculinity hill. It's not smart. It's dumb. Don't do it. Talk to your partner directly. Don't go out here and try to do the double standards. And don't shame your wife who just had a baby. Not everybody gets to look like Keke Palmer after they have a kid. Because if it was on the flip side, you already know it would be something, oh, you don't dress like you used to anymore. Oh, why you don't do what you used to anymore? Whole bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? Women go through that, and it sucks. And I feel like if it's going to be a fair playing field, we need to call out the bullshit that some of these men do. It's just fair. So everybody can get the same amount of smoke. Don't be dumb on the internet. Keep your relationship stuff private. And talk to your partner directly. Baby, that's a Keke Palmer. That's not a regular lady. That's Keke Palmer. Act like it's Keke Palmer. Don't act like, oh, that's just some chick that I met. And she got to do what I say without the ring on the finger. And Like, come on now. Baby, that's Keke Palmer. And let Keke Palmer flourish. Because clearly she's back straight on business. She ain't even concerned herself with that. Because once again, folks, she's keeping her private shit private. And the public shit is all business related stuff. It's nothing about the relationship. Y'all can assume it is. She ain't gonna confirm it. Because it's not for us to know. Unless she wants us to know. Baby, that's a Keke Palmer. And please, understand, we love Keke Palmer. End of story. I wouldn't let that shit happen to me, though. And that will do it for this weekend. I hope you learned something. I hope you laughed. I hope you had a good time listening to this. Please let me know if I should do more of these, just in case if the squad can't get together. Till next time, I'm MCZX, and thank you for listening. Bye-bye. Peace out.